Greetings, I'm Sir Vainglory, and welcome to part 43 of my second season in Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. So, Little Republic is doing well. We are almost at 8,000 residents, which is fantastic, given where we were at the start of this season. And the focus is on just trying to drive this up now as high as possible. I'm really trying to rein in my desire to expand more industry. We've got electronics being produced down here. We're not exporting very much. This year we've exported only 23 tonnes, but brought in over $250,000 with that. Clothing is our other export, and again we've not exported very much, as you can see. So I really need to ramp up. Oh, we don't need, yeah, so I suppose we do need to ramp up our export production. I set these up just to stop our import costs primarily, but now that we're getting everything back up and running, we just need more residents. So to that end, we've got flats to be built here. There's going to be a school and a kindergarten there, and we laid out a hospital here last time out with a pedestrian underpass to get across there. So that's what we're going to focus on today, and I've just realised we've hit 70% happiness as well. So yeah, let's start off with, well, we're asphalting up this road. Let's throw in a temporary access road. How long is this going to take? No, yeah, it's going to take a while. So we'll have road's going to have to come in here. Come on, I'm missing the underpass, surely. Think what to save. There we go, finally. So we'll have access road there, so we can get in to build that. And we'll get it started now. What? Oh yeah, the road for that is over here, so let's just do this instead then. It's even better. Right. There we go. And we can get rid of this. Unnecessary. Right, so we'll get that under construction, and also I want to asphalt this road as well. We don't need to worry about the underpass for a while. We're not going to have residents. Obviously I'm going to build the hospital, the kindergarten and the school before we bring in any residents. And we've got a little fire station because the fire engine can get out here, we discovered last time, in enough time, but getting up there, should there be a fire, it's going to be a bit more problematic. So yes, and again, just because the dirt road takes so long for the vehicles to get out there, don't think I really want to do that. We'll focus in on getting the hospital built first. And let's go to fast forward. Oh yeah, okay, you've got vehicles out working on the road. Hopefully we've got some vehicles on the way here. Yeah, plenty. A couple of mixers and a dumper are already on their way out with resources required and stuff. And I've been keeping a wee eye on my money as I've been gibbering, and we're hovering around about the 85 to 95 ruble mark, 85 to 95,000 ruble mark. So we'll hold steady for now. And that's it, that just dropped. Okay, so with that done, what I'm going to do is something we've not done for a while and have a bit of a time warp. Let's check out this research program first though. Let's go for renewable energy. And again, we'll bring this down. What are we at? 50% residents still with university education, and I'll load the government loyalty so we can get more students in. Yeah, that's fine. We'll leave that as it is. But as I said, let's do some time warp. Watch this construction getting underway. So prepare for warp speed. Okay, so taking a bit of time out from the construction activity because, thank you Autosave, we're at 25th of July and some of the fields are being harvested. So I just want to make sure that all our distribution offices are set up to do the right things. So we've got this one up here, get 3 various types of covered hull. You're taking crops to the this grain storage, and then we'll distribute it from there to where it's needed. And you taking the crops where? To the clothing and also to the food grain silo. That's probably fine. How much do we have here? 517. So that should fill up. In fact, I'm going to switch that, make that 100% as well, so that they're both filled. That one should definitely be filled. The food grain silo over here, it should be as well because all these fields contribute to that. So I think we're okay there. That field's being done. In fact, this other field's being harvested as well. Good stuff. 1.4 tons. I think things have slowed down here a bit because we're missing chemicals. Whoops, let's quickly check our water. Plenty of chemicals in there. We've got some being produced. This really needs to be ramped up. I think I'm going to have to, not right now, but I will have to increase the number of chemical plants that we've got. I think as a first order of business before I build any more industries. Because I was thinking about the other clothing factory up there, but do I have the chemicals to support it? Probably not at the current rate. And the other thing I wanted to do is 15 people without a flat. We've had so many fires. I've probably edited them out, but we had 2 fires already. While I was on the time warp. But I was going over here to open up. Oh, it's already open. So, we might have some free beds in here soon. Do I have any free beds anywhere? Apart from these. Nothing up the hill. Nothing down in here. Okay. The problem here is pollution that comes from the heating plant. We don't have anything really at the moment, but depending on the weather, time of year, what way the wind's blowing, these 3 flats were badly affected by pollution. Here or here? I think we'll go with this flat. I'm going to open you up, allow citizens in there. And you can be moved out into the brand new flats over here when we get them complete. Okay. had to renew it, or take out another loan and pay off some of our other loans. But we're really bringing it down. Look at this year, so reduced our loan balance by 800,000 rubles. Okay. That's all being done. There is, that's excavation, workers and aggregates, concrete and cranes. Where's roads and paths? Did I make this roads and paths? I did. You've got those roads still being worked on, and a footpath and a school. I don't like to be picky, but you're taking a long time. Let's get rid of that. Still need some asphalt. Have I run out of bitumen, perhaps? No, we've got plenty. Well, I guess it's just... must be making heavy use of the dumpers somewhere. That's fine. Get back to fast forward. I did get some ambulances in here. Minimised the number of staff because nobody can actually get here yet. Right, they need to be able to walk along this road. So we'll leave that for now. These roads here are not complete. I did wonder, again, I saw these trucks heading out along this road. I wondered why they weren't taking the dual carriageway or the motorway. And that explains it. Right. It's partially harvested here. Only 65 tons in there. 500 up there. Slow business, I think. I'm going to add in more trucks, but not right now. Well, we get the crops in time. We don't really lose anything to the winter, if I remember correctly. So yeah, we don't need more trucks from that perspective. It's just really to have the crops in and available. I like to see this full, for example, because that supplies here. I did this before. You bring in chemicals when they're needed. Am I importing much in our chemicals just now actually? This year, 23 tons. That's a fair amount. Can I get away without that? Still bring in the liquid fertilizer. You pick up chemicals from there if there are any to be had. And you take them to the water treatment. Well, I don't think I want you picking them up if it's only 20%. Pick them up if you've got them at all. If you take them to the water treatment, because that's the priority. Sewage treatment's there. I'm going to reorder that then. Where's water treatment? Let's bring you up above sewage. Chemical storage, I probably want you up here then, before the custom house. We can bring this down a bit. What else do we have? Station, gas station, gas station. Right, you're fine like that. And you pick up chemicals there and take them to the water treatment and the sewage treatment as well. It's a bit of redundancy in there. I think that's maybe why I had that the fuel supply and bitumen export at 20%, so that they're not competing for the same resource. So I'll put that back to 20 then. So these trucks are the main trucks for delivering our chemicals, and we can lift 3.1 tons if we have 3.1 tons available. Shops out of good. Which shop and which goods? That's not the shop. Shop's out of good. Let me see. Ah, this one. Out of electronics. That happens from time to time. You're out of electronics as well. Right, carry on. Slow speed just now. And you're loading up electronics. Let's switch that line. Here, don't wait until loaded, just take whatever's there and get moving. Yeah, we need to increase our production before we can have you on wait until full, and that again relies on having enough chemicals. Okay, time to take another loan. Keep that as it is for now. Yeah, it's fine. Pay off that one in its entirety, and then again leave ourselves just 100,000. Not down there. That's good to see. Get back to it. We have 49 folks in there already. 50. What's the percentage? Still 50% workers with higher education. I'd like to have seen that a bit higher. What sort of numbers are we getting up here? Better. And in there we've got 15 out of 15. It's very slight improvement. But I'm hoping that the more workers we get in here, the more jump on the bus that heads up to the... I don't need that any longer. Go wherever you like. Yeah, I was thinking about the buses that come here. So the heating and coal industry. We've got 2 buses. Three buses actually. $40 workers and 40. Maybe I just need to put on bigger buses. I did think about that a long time ago, but we couldn't sustain it. I think that's what we do then. Let's get us... what? Probably want to go for the 57. I don't think we can really support 85 passengers. They're 26,000 each. Can't afford that right now, so to take another loan then, just to buy these buses. We might not quite have enough residents yet for that. Maybe we do actually. Yeah, okay. Oh, the coal's actually going back up. Another fire, good God. Right. Okay, let's go ahead with this plan. Let's get another loan. And this is just going to be a short-term loan of, what did I say, it's 26,000, so I say about 80,000 for half a year. Yeah, go ahead, borrow that. And then before we lose it through some freak of nature, get those. I've already got that set up. This wasn't meant to be a problem, because that was meant to be just an access road, but I guess I've got a lot more in there than I had planned to. And I wasn't really... the bus end station definitely wasn't planned for in there. Anyway, let's carry on. Where are my buses? Is this one? No. They would come up from down here. No, they wouldn't, because of the one-way system we've introduced. That reminded me there is somewhere... In fact, is it here? Yeah, that's not supposed to be there anymore. And can I get rid of this? Yeah, that was lucky. No vehicles on that stretch of road. Maybe not lucky, maybe just the fact that there's nothing really to be done out here. This road's still being finished. It's got everything it needs. Speaking of finished... Hello. Let's decrease numbers down there. We don't need them for now. This path finished, so we could throw you on there. Assign you. Get you working. We'll have you join up there as well. Don't really need anybody or any this pathway down the front here, but we'll leave it. In fact, we'll improve it. Don't need to pause. So roads and paths are already on that good stuff. You done here? No. Get in there. Still need a few resources. You'll be a while yet. Money's back down. I suppose that's okay. We did import 80,000 rubles worth of vehicles. There we go. They're here. Let's go into slow speed just now. Set you to the heating and coal industry. And off you go. And then find me the other heating and coal industry buses. Like you, for example. You come up there instead. And you, there should then be one here. Yes. You get in there too. New start. And you're done. You come down there. Off you go. Right, before we run out of cash once again, back to 2-year period, 2 million loan. PO. This one. 938. And again, we were sales just 100,000 for now. Fast forward. Right, let's erase you from that line. And could I use you anywhere else? where are, like you for example, you're on wood and gravel. You take 32 workers, don't really need that many up here. We've got plenty of gravel, we've got plenty of bricks, and plenty of boards, so we don't really need more folks heading up there. What else? You're a small bus. You're working for... Take 32 folk up to the clothing. Right, I think that's what we'll do then. Let's have a look, see how many people do we have working here. 16 of 32, 15 of 80. And we've got another 35 heading up there. Right. So, get back to our list of lines. Clothing workers. Where are our clothing workers? Tshcheslavnyy. You and workers. So we'll keep you there for now. You don't. So you come in here. And let's copy that schedule to these buses and get you. I don't know if I'll need 3 right enough, but definitely have 2. Just increase the number of workers we've got going up there by a wee amount. And you're almost in. Why did I do that? I need to keep you selected and then get you into the depot. New meat production. Oh, again. We've got plenty of meat. We don't really need more workers up there either, so I think we can leave that as it is. Just keep an eye on this bus station. And again, I think we could actually put that 3rd bus on to the clothing manufacturer. Set line Tshcheslavnyy, clothing workers, and off you go. Increases our production by a wee bit. You don't have any chemicals, electronics. So this is definitely a bit of a bottleneck for me. But yeah, we'll get flats dealt with first. And I might actually see how we go with the number of workers that are coming up here. You're not producing any fabric because you've not got chemicals. Now the chemicals are obviously, we need to deal with that before we do anything else. The clothing farm. Clothing farm. Clothing factory. Yeah, I definitely didn't set this up for expansion, did I? Needs more. Well, here they come. I was going to say you need more folks in here, but well, I think actually you could still do with more. Yeah, that's only 75%. And you've got the crops. Now you just need more workers. You carry 83, but then supplying these factories as well. Missing chemicals all over the place. Nobody's picking up the chemicals, so where the hell are they going? And they're now start to come in here. Don't like this grass. Somebody's not been taking care of the grounds. Get rid of that. Okay. 8,171 residents, 18 again without a flat, so you must be fill. How's our coal looking now? Above 1,000. Maxing out on workers in there now. Unemployment 5%. How long have you got left to go? You only need steel and prefab panels and 350 work days, so you're actually just about good enough. So I'm going to start constructing one of these flats as well. And we'll go with path there to there, and we'll gravel up these paths as well. Get another construction, and don't get citizens. Take that off here as well, while I remember. Right. And let's put another path in here, just for access. And we'll have... I don't know if we can get a path along through here because of these pipes. Maybe we can. Can you... No. Can't get past there at all. Take that away again. So you could get to there, but you can't get around that corner. No, you can actually. So let's do that. And you can even join in after a fashion. I don't suppose we can get a better connection in anywhere. That's it. Settle for it then. Just to avoid having another path come down onto the road here. No, that's a mess. I don't like that at all. Take that away. Could never sanction that sort of nonsense. Right. Yeah, just out to there. I'll gravel you up too. Right, I'm going to put in a break. We'll get that under construction and we'll reduce the number of... we don't have any staff in there, it's here. We don't have water. Ah, of course we don't. Okay. I shall get to this break momentarily. In fact, we've got a lot to do here. Get that pipe, and there's another section up there we need to go and take care of. You as well. Let's just add you there for the moment. You could... Again with this nonsense. Can we get you... not joining in anywhere. I want a straight path. Like so. Come on. Right, do it that way. Join in there. There we go. And yes, up here, in section 2. We'll get all of that constructed. There we are. Right, now definitely time for a break. So, thanks very much for watching. We're okay. Yeah, hope you enjoyed this. Please leave me a comment, rate the video, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, and I hope to see you again next time. Cheers.